Hey guys, since it's October, most of the lessons from now until Halloween are gonna be spooky. So I hope you're really excited. In this lesson, we're gonna draw an anglerfish, except a Halloween version, which is a skull kind of skeleton. And be sure to leave a comment below this video and let me know what we should draw next. I know there's a lot of things that we could draw, so what's the most exciting thing you wanna see? Before we start, here's a quick preview of how our drawings turn out at the very end. I'm using markers to draw and color with, but you can use whatever you have. All right, now let's get started. I'm using a Sharpie to draw with, but you can use whatever you have. You don't have to use the same thing. Now, we're gonna start by drawing our skeleton over here on the left side, or the skull, the head of our anglerfish. And we're gonna start by drawing an upside down heart. So let's draw it right about here. I'm gonna draw the letter V, upside down letter V, and then we're gonna turn it into a heart by drawing two bumps on the bottom. And we can also color in that shape. I always want to name all of the things that we draw, and I never do. But you guys should name all of our drawings for us. So think of a name while we're drawing this, and be sure to leave it in the comments, and we'll see which one we should pick. Okay, let's draw the eye next. We're going to draw over here on the left. I'm going to draw an oval that's kind of squished, and so it's up and down. And then over here on this side, we're going to draw more of a circle shape, and this will make the skull look more 3D. Okay, now we'll color those in later, but let's draw the cheek next. I'm gonna draw a little bump right here, and then on this side, we're gonna draw it really big. We're gonna draw the same thing, but it's really big. And then let's draw the teeth. And we're gonna draw two bumps, or a W, right here in the middle. And then we can add another tooth on this side, and then connect up to the cheek. And then on this side, let's just add another tooth also. And then we can connect there. Okay, now let's draw the top of the head. We can start here on this side, and we're gonna draw it really big. We'll come over the top, over the eyes, and then we're gonna come back here, and we're gonna kind of turn it into an alien shape. There we go. Now let's draw the big jaw. They usually have these massive mouths. So let's draw the teeth first. We're gonna draw upside down W, well, the letter M. We're gonna draw bigger teeth on the bottom. And then let's add another one on the left and one on the right. Okay, then right here, let's draw this curving up and connecting to the cheek. And then on this side, we're gonna continue the jaw down. This is gonna be awesome. We're gonna come over to here, and then we'll come back up and connect there. It's already looking so cool. Now we get to draw the rest of the body, and we're gonna draw the spine coming down with a bunch of bumps, or segments. That's a better word. So let's draw a sideways letter U. Then we're gonna draw another one, and we'll keep going until we get a little closer to the side of the paper. And if you want, you can, I'm making these smaller as we get back here. And I'm gonna curve it up a little too. Yeah, right at the end, we'll curve. Then let's draw some bones sticking out of the top of this spine. I'm gonna make these smaller as they come back. And yeah, we'll stop there. Now let's draw some of the fins. We'll start right here, and we'll draw one fin coming down to the right, one curve, and then we'll draw another curve coming down but going the other way. And then to connect these, we'll draw a curve inside. Now let's draw a fin on the other side to make it 3D. So we draw a curve coming down to the left, and then a shorter one, and then another kind of letter U, or upside down letter U, in between. Now let's add the fin on top. We'll come out of the skull too. So we'll draw it coming out this way. And then we can draw some curves coming down, two of them connected. And then we'll come back into the skull. Okay, now let's add ribs on our fish. We're gonna draw a big rib coming down this way. And then let's draw the next one smaller. So we'll draw it curving the same way. but I'm gonna draw it a little thinner and shorter. So we got the end we can see here. And then we can draw another one that's even shorter and smaller. And then let's add a couple more, maybe 2 more. And then a really small one. There we go. Now we could draw the other side of the ribs going the other direction, but I think we'll leave those off to keep it a little easier or simpler. Then let's draw the tail fin. We'll draw it curving up and curving down. And then we can draw a bunch of little curves in between these two to finish it. Okay, one last thing we're missing is a little fishing rod with the light on the end. So we can draw a big curve coming up and down. And then let's draw another one right next to it. I'm gonna draw it on the outside. And we'll try to keep that same distance all the way and then finish back into the head. And then let's draw the light. We'll draw a small upside down letter U. And then I'm gonna draw a circle for the end, or kind of an oval shape. We did it. We finished drawing our anglerfish, our spooky one, except we still need to color it. This part I'll fast forward, but at the end you can pause the video if you want to use my drawing as inspiration. All right, I'm all finished coloring my drawing, and I hope you'll take time to color yours too. You can pause the video and use my drawing as inspiration or change the colors any way you want. The first color I used was this light tan for the whole thing, and then I used a light gray to add shading. Then I used kind of this dark purple blue for the fins and also the, I don't know what this is called, fishing rod. And then a lighter purple blue for the light, and then also used my white paint marker to add white on top of it. You could cut this out and use it as decoration. You could also cut it out and put it on a black piece of paper so it looks like it's really deep in the water. You could do a lot of different things to make your drawing unique. And I hope you had a lot of fun following along with me in drawing. Remember to leave a comment below this video and let me know what we should draw next. And we'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.